What's going on, guys? Terror coming back at you with another video. This one is going to be a Q&A. You guys posted up a bunch of questions. I have had questions coming in over the vast amount of time that I've been on YouTube, like less than a year. But either what? Let me answer some of these questions. Some of you guys keep bothering me about questions. Some of you I posted up in the Discord. I said, hey, give me some questions. Let me know what you want to know. That sounded kind of good in my head. I don't know. Either way, first one. How did you come up with the whole mayo thing? Well, the whole mayo thing, this is how this works. In one of my videos, I slipped and it just came out and I said, I rub mayo on my nipples. And ever since then, it's stuck. I mean, people didn't let me live it down. So I just ran with it. I turned myself into Mother Mayo. That's who I am. I am Mother Mayo. So I went off with the Mayo Love design and trying to get the t-shirts up and whatnot. So I just ran with it. It just happened. Everybody seemed to love it. So I used it. Why not? What is your vape setup and what juice do you use? Okay, well, here's my vape setup. This is a Seagate Chaos. It's an RGB model. You can change all the colors on it. This little ring right here will change different colors: blue, green, red, yellow, all that fun nifty stuff. As far as the tank goes, I'm old school. I still am using the very first E-Leaf Limo. I love this tank. I've modded the deck and whatnot. I love it. It works perfect for me. Big clouds. Big clouds. This mic and me are gonna have problems. Works great. Magic. Jeez. What vape juice do I use? What juice am I using? Well, this is what I use. I only use this. I'm kind of a if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of guy. Supercharged Heaven the GOAT. I love this stuff. It's the only juice I use. My backup to this, though, is Supercharged Heaven Warboy. I don't go anywhere else. There's a lot of good juices out there. But once you find something that just works so good for you, don't want to switch from it. And this, it tastes so good. This is basically like a Bavarian and vanilla cream, almost like a vanilla custard. Oh man, it's so freaking good. And then the Warboy is like chocolate milk with extra vanilla and marshmallow in it. It's delicious. What headphones am I using? A lot of you guys keep asking me this question. I don't use gaming headphones. I use these. Sony MDR 7506s. These are full-on studio professional headphones. You walk into any studio, you're gonna see these there. They're just time proven. You know, they're just great headphones. I don't need a pair of gaming headphones because I don't need the microphone. I got the one that I keep hitting all the time. Favorite type of music? Well, I like a lot of music. I really like a lot of the older music. I want to get back in, you know, the 20s through the 50s. I like the raw sound of it. Now, a lot of you guys know I make music, I make beats, but I do a lot of sampling. And the sounds that I hear out of the older music are just, in my opinion, are far superior than what they have nowadays, because everything nowadays is done on computers. So you don't have a lot of that raw talent and that gritty and grind out of that music. No, but as far as me listening to music and all that, I love EDM. My heart lies with EDM music and with old school hip hop. Not that crap that you guys call music today that's no, I can't do that stuff. I can't do that stuff. I'm talking old school, you know, Biz Markie, Biggie, Nas, you know, all them guys. When I was growing up, I can't do this new stuff, man. I don't even know what the hell they saying. How old am I? It's a really crappy question. You don't ask a lady that. You never ask a lady how old she is. I'm 35 years old. I'm borderline old. I'm borderline old. Whatever. What is your job outside of YouTube? I knew this was going to come up. I knew that this was going to come up. I know a lot of you are thinking I got some crazy, amazing job, but this is what it is. I'm a prostitute. I know. It's bad. Who was your YouTube inspiration? Well, my inspiration would definitely have to go out to Mad Vlad. And the reason being is because he was the one that basically pulled me into this. I already had 90% of the equipment that you guys have seen in the videos. I already had almost all of that. And I was already making music full time. So the switch over from doing music editing and whatnot and doing all the recording and everything and having the equipment to run it, I was already ahead of the game because I already had everything you needed to start doing this. Mad Vlad came along, talked to me, told me what was going on, said, hey, I really think you can do this. I think you can do good at it. His words were, you are light years ahead of me already. You have all the equipment and the main knowledge to do this type of thing. He gave me a rundown on the programs I needed to use, showed me the ropes, and said, no! So I gotta give it up. I gotta give it up to Mad Vlad. That Vlad is the main reason I've been doing this. Why did you not go farther with your music career? And why do you not work in the music industry? I get asked this question a lot, and I'm talking outside of YouTube a lot more. I've been making music now for a little over 20 years. For the longest time, it was a hobby. I didn't ever think I was good enough, and I still to this day don't think I'm good enough. But that's how all artists are. And if you don't have that mentality, if you have the mentality of I'm better than most people out here, 9 times out of 10, you're not. Now, for the music career, I was doing it for a while and doing it professionally and making decent money at it. But then I made the switch to YouTube. I still make music, but not as heavily as I used to. Now my main focus has been on YouTube. Now lately I've been trying to find the hybrid in there. I want YouTube and my music, and I want to collide these together, but keep everything I have in between in there as well. And I want to come up with one big super package. If you had one superpower, what would it be? That's a good one. I would have to say the ability to heal. The reason being is if you have the ability to heal, you never die. That'd be pretty cool. Or I'd want to be a vampire because they don't die either and they can turn into bats and shit. It's fun. Probably not a vampire. I don't even know why. Now that I'm thinking about that, I don't want to be a vampire. That whole sucking on other men's necks for joy in life is just not my kind of cup of tea. I mean, I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying. I mean, I don't think I could bite on another man's neck, smile, and go about my business for the rest of the day. Who is your favorite artist? That had to be CS Illustrations. Shameless plug, you ready? If you don't know who CS Illustrations, go check her out. She's on YouTube. She is badass with watercolors. Y'all go check her out. She sent me a painting. I have it somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but it's badass. Yeah. She's done a lot of work for Mad Vlad as well too. She made some paintings. She sent some to Ross as well. She's really awesome. Really awesome. Go check her out. If I could do anything that I liked for the rest of my life, what would it be? That would definitely be making music. I absolutely love music. I have drums banging in my head all day, all night. I'm always tapping my feet. I'm always finding a tune in everything. I hear a sound and I automatically come up with a song in my head. I love music. That is my passion. That is my soul. I could spend the rest of my life making music and be unbelievably happy. What is your favorite color? It may come to a surprise to you because I have such bright, colorful thumbnails and, you know, the banners and all the big bright colors. I love all the colors, but my favorite color is definitely gotta be between two. I don't have one because these two, I use them all the time. Flat black or a matte black and a gunmetal gray, like that dark silver Mercedes gray. Oh, it's so sexy. Those are my, I'm plain. I'm a real plain guy. So, sorry, I bet you all thought we were talking like, you know, he's gonna come out with like fuchsia or mauve. No, sorry. Do I have kids and how many do I have? Well, yes, I do have kids. If this is your first time tuning in, you probably didn't know, but now you know because I'm telling you. I have 2 kids. I have a teenage daughter and a tyrant son. Love them both to death. How do I make my beats? Well, in a nutshell, when I make my beats, basically what I do is I use either my iPad with a studio dock or I use my turntable. I still am one of those guys that love vinyl. I love vinyl. I'm constantly out grabbing up vinyl. I got my hot spots. Any music producer that still uses the turntable and vinyl, they have their spots and they go digging. Digging is a whole other art in itself. It took me years to not even master it, just to be able to understand it. But I use vinyl. Prime example. Just like this. I went digging the other day. I mean, come on, look at this. Look at this. Star Wars, Rocky. Come on, look at that. I mean, Burt Bacharach, Eagles, Jimmy Dean, 101 strings. This is 50 beats on this vinyl. If you can't make 50 beats off of this vinyl right here, man, you're doing something wrong. I absolutely love vinyl. My current collection, I've got just over 3,000 vinyl sitting behind me in my studio, stacked under shelves and such. Got a lot of vinyl. I love it. I take all this vinyl, I take all these different sounds and such and I sample it and I put it into my drum machine. That's what you see on my live streams when I do my beats. You'll see the machine that has the 16 green squares on it. Those are my 16 squares of pure happiness. I load in and chop up my sounds, I put them in there and I just play. That's about it. After I make the beat, I throw it back in, I record it into my computer, add in different effects and such. That's it. I'm not the Fruity Loops type of guy. I do use Fruity Loops to make ambient sounds or the atmospheric sounds that you hear, but other than that, I don't make beats inside of Fruity Loops. I do it all by these things right here. I'm more of the physical type person. I like to beat on the pads and feel for it. It's about as natural as I can come up with without actually playing each individual instrument, because I don't know how to play any instruments. Pets, and do I have them? Yes, I do have pets. I have 2 dogs. I have a pit bull, a solid white female. She is a awesome dog. Love that dog to death. She's pretty lazy. She basically just lays around with the kids all day and just sleeps, and she'll go, you let her outside if the sun's out or if there's snow on the ground, she just goes out there and lays in the snow or lays in the sun. She's pretty chill. She's pretty laid back. But the reason for that is because the other dog that we have is a Chihuahua. The Chihuahua, well, if you have a Chihuahua, you know. Man, that dog is crazy as hell. Dog's nuts. If you have a pit bull and a Chihuahua, you understand the relationship that they have there. Chihuahuas keep pit bulls aligned. It's the way it is. And the pit bulls do something to the Chihuahua. I just think that's the present of the pit bull being in the Chihuahua's life. That little Chihuahua thinks that it has to be like the biggest hard ass on the planet. It's just like one of those relationships, I guess. I don't know. Android or Apple? Apple. Reason being, I have everything Apple already. My favorite music producers. Well, I can tell you, I have a lot of music producers that I think are amazing. You know, Swizz Beatz, Kanye West, Drake, A-Rab Music, Rick Rubin, Ninth Wonder, Timberland. If I had to spend, or if I could spend time inside of a studio just to be a fly on the wall and watch, or to be part of what they had going on, I would have to say my favorite producers. Alchemist, because it's Alchemist. He is amazing on the MPC. I've listened to him since I was a kid. If you don't know who Alchemist is, and you want, this is life changing. If you don't know who Alchemist is, go check out Mobb Deep, Hold You Down. Oh man, hold you down. Y'all don't even know. I would have to say I want to be with Alchemist or Dr. Dre, because Dr. Dre it's Dre. The man has more hip hop knowledge than the human race. I want to be with those two. Those two, I think I've always loved everything that they've done, and they're just amazing producers. What is my favorite actor or actress? Favorite actor would probably have to be Robert Duvall. I love Robert Duvall. I like a lot of Western movies. That was because of my grandfather. I always used to watch movies, Western movies with my grandfather. Robert Duvall, I've always seen him growing up. He plays a lot of really, like the gangster movies, mob movies, law enforcement movies, Westerns. He's just, I love his character, and I love the way he handles himself, and just a great actor. As far as an actress, I would have to say Michelle Rodriguez. I don't know what it is about that girl, but God, I don't know. I don't know what, I just don't know what it is. She's just awesome, and the way she carries herself is just so sexy. You know, she's so sweet and whatnot, and then she turns into the junkyard dog you wish you never came across. You know, love her to death. What is my favorite shoe? I didn't think this question was gonna come up, but whatever, we'll roll with it. My favorite shoe has definitely got to be a Nike Air Force One, low cut, all white. I'm old school. I'm old school. What can I say? I've got an OG taste. I like the Air Force Ones. That's just the way it is. But for a boot, got to be a set of Magnum. I love Magnum boots. If I can't get my feet in some Oakley boots, it's gonna be some Magnums. If you don't have a good pair of boots, go check out some Magnum boots. What is my favorite thing to drink? My all-time favorite thing to drink, I can drink all day long, sweet tea. I can't get enough iced tea. I will drink the shit out of iced tea. I drink it all day long. And my backup, this stuff's like crack to me. You see me drinking it all the time. These right here. I love these drinks. I don't know why. They're just, oh. Did you see the happiness that just came across my face right there while I was drinking that? That explains it all. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, everyone, for hopping into the live streams. I love you all. As always, hit the subscribe button. And while you're down there, flick on my ding ding. That's the little bell that lets you know every time I start live streaming or I put up a new video. You want to help the channel out? Scroll down to the description below and you're going to see a link to my Patreon. Cost $1 a month. Anybody that pledges $10 or more a month gets to hop into the personal VIP sections of my Discord. Go check out all the links to my social media. Everything is down below. I love you all. And I still can't come up. I haven't come up with none yet. I used to be like, you know, peace. I don't know. All right. Aloha.